New tonight, following Team Trump's orders, CNN's K-File uncovering one of the 16 fake Trump electors who is now facing charges in Michigan, talking about, in her own words, on a radio show, about how she was a fake elector. And she says she worked with lawyers for the Trump campaign. In fact, she laid out the goals for the alleged plot, a plot that is at the heart of cases brought by special counsel Jack Smith and the Fulton County DA Fani Willis as well. Here is the former Michigan GOP chair, Meshawn Maddock, in December 2020.
I, along with the other 15 electors, were guided by legal minds, attorneys for our president, some very incredible constitutional attorneys. I've never in my whole life appreciated legal minds and attorneys before, I can tell you that. So what we did, along with 7 other states, really send in dueling electors, and that will be there before a federal constitutional attorney, and it'll be before Mike Pence and Congress to make that decision.
K-File's Andrew Kaczynski is out front. So, Andrew, dueling electors, use the word. Now, obviously, she's, blaming it on the attorneys or, saying, oh, I did it all at their direction. But I mean, laying out the plot, this is in December 2020 when she's not even trying to cover it up in some senses. She said a lot more than that. What was so significant about all of this?
Well, it's significant because it really shows that she knew exactly what she was doing when she put her name on that fake document. I mean, you heard it in the clip right there. She says they're going to be submitting their names to Mike Pence so he can pick them as the legitimate.
He can decide what to do about it, right?
Yeah. He can say they're the legitimate electors on January 6th, despite the fact that Donald Trump lost the state of Michigan. And these fake electors even tried to enter the state capitol in December of 2020, but they were turned away. And what's interesting about her comments here is it tracks with those Trump campaign memos about how they were going to facilitate this plot. Take a listen to a bit more of her comments.
It's not unprecedented either. I don't have the exact dates in front of me, but when I was at the Stop the Steal event yesterday, I think the last time was in 1960. The state of Hawaii sent in a dueling slate, but I think 8 different times over the course of our history. And, once again, trust our founding fathers. They had a way and a plan in case things like this went wrong.
And what's interesting here is she cites this 1960 example of Hawaii, and there were dueling slates of electors there, but that's where the similarities end. Richard Nixon originally won the state of Hawaii by 150 votes, but that was reversed on a recount. Donald Trump lost the state of Hawaii or the state of Michigan by 150,000 votes.
Right. 150 versus 150,000. We all understand the magnitude there. All right. So, but what's interesting in all these sound bites that you've just played is she's very clear. All these amazing constitutional lawyers and Trump's lawyers and all these people, and they were involved and they told us to do this. That's what she said in December of 2020. But 6 weeks ago, you found her talking again, and it sounds very different.
In previous conversations, you said it was attorneys that asked you to do this, and you're following the advice of attorneys. Tell me who asked you to do this, and because this is a big surprise for a lot of folks. Go ahead.
A lot of it is still vague to me, and I don't have any email communications with any of these people. But Laura Cox was our state party chair at the time. Somebody from her staff contacted all of us, asked us to be at the Michigan Republican Party office at 2 p.m. I remember the time. I think it was December 18th, and so we showed up.
I mean, she says it's vague, but before she had said we were guided by attorneys for our president, incredible constitutional attorneys. I've never in my whole life appreciated legal minds and attorneys before. I mean, as if this is very clear and guided by them. What is the change here?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see when people you cover suddenly develop amnesia for things they talked about so much before. Now, we did reach out to her. We asked about this. We didn't get a response. She did tweet at us eventually calling us fake news, but she didn't comment on any of her recent amnesia.
Right, and any of the substance of what you reported. All right, well, it's not even what you reported, of what she said versus what she said. All right, Andrew, thank you very much.